They'll be led by their fourth-year quarterback out of Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
What I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Here's Mayfield. And his first pass is incomplete. Second and 20. Now Mayfield. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for third.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away. He'll field this at the 5. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. And some room to roam now. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. With a lot of the media, Charles, ourselves included, starting to prep those MVP ballots, you wonder if last week's performance, which he admitted was not very good, if that hurt him at all coming down the stretch.
Less than 50 yards on the ground in last week's game that you referenced, and let's face it, if he has another game like that, we'll erase him from the MVP discussion. He won't even be talked about anymore. He has to bounce back with 100-plus in this one in order to stay in that race.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. We're scoreless after 1. Foles steps away. Oh, look at the juke. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. First down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Foles. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling. From the 27, Foles. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Now Foles. Buying time to his left. Boy, he almost did that himself, but it looks like he's about a foot or 2 short. Now hang on. Fitzgerald shaken up apparently. Remaining down on the ground. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. They will run for it with Gainwell. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Kenneth Gainwell with touchdown number 29. Too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This is caught out in the right flank. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing, Mayfield. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. So an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. 3rd quarter starts with a run from Gainwell. We'll check on his status when we get back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 57 yards rushing for him now in this one as he is closing in on 1,800 yards for the year. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. They'll run here with Gainwell. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. 3rd quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. So, Charles, for this offense, we've been talking all year about how difficult it would be to run the table. And you gave me your chances early in the year. You thought maybe 25%. A few weeks ago, you thought closer to 50, but not quite 50. Now, here they are, 15-0. This is happening, isn't it?
I think it is, Brandon, because I do believe this team is too invested, too well coached to fall asleep at the switch now. And I think it ultimately benefits them to stay engaged all the way through the season because make it to the finish line, then they get the open week to refresh and re-energize. But if you get off the gas now, that can really hurt you come playoff time.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Kenneth Gainwell becoming just the 2nd player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Eagles are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time of the ball game.
And, Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Mike, 55. Check 55, Mike. Watch the run, watch the run. Big end.
They're going to try and run. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the two-point conversion to extend this lead. And so they run it in on the two-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the two-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the two-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for two. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Mayfield. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Mayfield to throw. Able to find Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Mayfield trying to get him up to the line as fast as he can. Incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Mayfield. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
They'll go with Jones. They find some open field here. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Mayfield. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Here's Baker. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jones. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Desperation time, Mayfield on 4th down, and that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles defense able to hold. On 1st and 10, it's Gainwell. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
did enough, though. Did enough. But, yeah, you're right.
Most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, you really carried us today. We'll try and get you back next time. But as for today, you guys were nails out there.
So for Philadelphia, they have indeed reached a perfect 16-0, but now still one game remains before they join the 07 Pats and the 72 Dolphins as the only teams to finish a regular season unbeaten. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that,